In Bleach Rebirth the Souls, everybody has their predictions on what's going to come to the season pass for 1000 Year Blood War. And you know, we already made a video about us predicting it, so go watch that if you haven't already. But in today's video, I want to talk more about movie characters and how I feel like movie characters could possibly come to this game and or even make it to a season pass or maybe the next Bleach game. Don't forget to like the video, turn on post notifications, and tell me down in the comments what do you think about Bleach Rebirth the Souls so far. So getting into it, right? The season pass is a 1000 Year Blood War theme. And as I said from the intro, we already made a video talking about what do we think is going to come to the season pass and like what other characters do we think can actually make it inside 1000 Year Blood War season pass. So we're not going to be talking about that at all, but instead talking about the not one, not two, and not three, but 4 Bleach movies we have already released, and how I feel like some of these characters from the movie could come to Bleach Rebirth the Souls. So my other Rebirth the Souls videos, I also talked about how I feel like there'll be more bundles in the game, and what I mean by that is this right here. So we go to Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, right? We see that they have like other add-ons of other characters. This is what I'm talking about. So when I say like I feel like they should add it as bundles or add-ons like this is what I'm talking about. You see, I like the Entertainment District arc of Tanjiro and Zenitsu and Inosuke all into like one bundle. It's like an add-on pack. This is what I feel like Bleach or Rebirth the Souls could do, and I feel like they could do this for other characters, not even just movie characters, but just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Visors, you know what I'm saying? The other Espada, just anything like that. For example, you know what I'm saying? Shinobi Striker, they have their own add-on pack as well. Even we go down to Death Note Killer Within. This is an underrated anime game that came out like last year. A lot of you don't know about it, but boom, they have their add-on packs, everything as well too. Because if they don't add everything on one go, they can just add as add-on packs. So I feel like if nobody makes it to the season pass, then we can definitely see anybody from like the movies coming in the add-on pack, or even like some type of bundle. Now I'm not gonna lie, this might sound crazy, but I've never watched a Bleach movie before, but I do know how it goes in order. So the first movie is called Bleach the Movie Memories of Nobody, Diamond Dust Rebellion. The second to last, aka the third one, we have Fade to Black, and then the last one that I heard really good results from is Hellverse. Now I'm not even gonna be going into like every single movie in detail, because you know what I'm saying, I don't really know every single detail about the movie, so I'm not even gonna act like I do. But characters in these movies, I know y'all watch the movies, you know what I'm saying, characters in these movies like Dark Rukia, for example, the other version of Ichigo, and even other characters from like Fade to Black like Homura, or even Kokuto. These type of characters I feel like could be added, and also feel like they're definitely rushing in, kind of like the 1000 Year Blood War. And I mean, I get it, because you know what I'm saying, the regular Bleach ended, you know what I'm saying, the original version of Bleach ended, but I feel like starting 1000 Year Blood War off in the season pass is like a little risky. I mean, I like it, I have no complaints like that, but for more OG Bleach fans like myself, I know a lot of others can complain when I tell you that I want the Visors in the game, you know what I'm saying, other characters like from the Fullbring arc in the game, and the Fullbring arc is literally right after Mugetsu. That's like the last arc of Bleach. It's like the last full like whole arc in like the original series. So I'm actually very surprised that we don't have any of those Fullbring characters, not even in the story mode or like leading up to it. And I know the story mode do stop at final Ichigo Dangai, but I just feel like realistically we can also get the Fullbring characters as well. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to like give us like other movie characters along with like other Fullbring characters either. Like there's so many other characters in the movie, Hell Rukia, you know what I'm saying, other characters like the little flower girl. There's a lot more they could add to this, like, you know what I'm saying, a cool type season pass, or even like seasonal type stuff too, because you know what I'm saying, the Hellverse movie looks like it's kind of like around Halloween, so maybe even like seasonal type things like that, like summer outfits that kind of like Storm did like back in Storm 4, and then like Halloween outfits like Bleach Rebirth the Souls, like being from like the Hellverse, like, you know what I'm saying, Fade to Black. There's more stuff like that, so I feel like movie characters can definitely be added to the game. By the way, if any of y'all wondering, this is not a video to like bash the game or anything. I love the way I'm looking at Bleach Rebirth the Souls right now. It looks amazing, you know what I'm saying. I agree with everything you're doing, but I just feel like it would be cool if we had movie characters down the line, especially since in Bleach it's like every character can fight. Like literally when I tell y'all this game can be packed with so many characters, I actually understand now why they could make a second game, especially if they can't fit every single character into this game. But if they end up doing something like Storm 4 where they add like 100+ characters, I mean, they might as well just keep it that way, because as we saw from Storm Connections, it didn't even perform well, because you know what I'm saying, it was like a DLC to Storm 4, but just with like worse netcode, you know what I'm saying. Like Storm Connections drops a terrible netcode and everybody stopped playing it. And Bleach on the other hand, we do have PS4 service too, meaning like, you know what I'm saying, PS4 version people can buy the game as well too and play it, mainly online where the netcode kind of gets worse if you get into a game with a PlayStation 4 user, just because you'll be playing on 30 FPS, and on top of that, the internet could just be bad, so that could just make everything else worse. I feel like all of this combined on top of them, if they don't add more characters down the line, they just like make a second game like soon as possible, I feel like that will make the game like kind of die, or like that would make the game like unsuccessful. But so far it's so good, like everything they're doing is so good so far, up to the trailers, the opening cinematic movies, and even all the ultimates. And then on top of that, with every single character playing differently, like for example, Ichigo is a more close-up type character, you know what I'm saying, nigga uses Bankai, and then I'm pretty sure if you start off with the other Bankai Ichigo, you can actually die and you can come back to life with his Vasto Lorde state. And then Uryu is more like a mid-range type character you can play with, kind of like picking off angles and everything, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that damage in where I can hit so much close up. Soifong is more like an up-close personal type character with like more range and everything, like getting our opponent. Yuichi is just dumb fast. Then we have the reawaken type characters like Aizen and Ukiyoda, and many more that can just awaken and have other type of forms that just does way more damage. So you can definitely turn the tide of competition. You can definitely do way more while you're playing certain characters, and that's why I feel like it's also going to be unique to add movie characters as well, because I feel like in the movie they have specific movesets, specific styles they play like, and like them implementing that in the game would be pretty cool to see. This is all just a hunch though, all just skeptical. Not anything is confirmed or anything like that. I just want to make a video about it. All and let's not forget about the story mode either. I heard the story mode is up to like 14, like 40 hours. I thought I heard 14, but I'm pretty sure it's 40 hours they said, or at least that's what I heard from around the community. If that's the case, of course, most people are gonna go online, of course, and like, you know what I'm saying, test their skills, test their mains, just be number one with everybody. Me personally, I'll be playing the story mode as well too, but I don't think day one I'll be grinding the story mode heavy, just because, you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of videos to get out. But the first week you'll definitely see a lot of people just online heavy with, like, you know what I'm saying, just any type of character. But I feel like after a few weeks to like the first month, there's definitely gonna be a meta of just like strong characters everyone uses. Most likely gonna be Aizen or Ukiyoda, you know what I'm saying, or reawaken characters, or like Nail or something like that, just because they have more awakenings and more transformations, so they do more key cone bar damage. I just hope they add more characters down the line in the season passes, because this is definitely not the last one we're gonna see at all. Like, once a game adds a season pass, it's gonna be more down the line. But while we're waiting for season passes, I hope they add like more bundles if you're not gonna add anything else like filler wise to the season pass, because I know most of them are gonna be focused on 1000 Year Blood War. Like, there's so many characters from 1000 Year Blood War they could just put in the game. On top of that, from the full brink arc, we already got like 5 characters right there, and so that's why I feel like the movie characters could be added as like an add-on, like we once discussed before. So if y'all agree with me in the comments that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they should add like more filler, like, you know, movie characters just down the line. Not saying they aren't going to, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm really hyped for the game. I'm just making videos for like what I feel like would happen. I'm not saying they aren't going to, I'm not complaining either, so don't be in the comments like, you know what I'm saying, raising hell. I'm not complaining, I'm not doing anything like that, just relax. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that up. Also, I don't really do discussion videos like that, but recently, you know what I'm saying, not only have y'all been enjoying them like that, but it's kind of calm doing these type of videos, you know. I do daily upload and post other Bleach games as well, so feel free to check my channel out down below. Also, I'll be completing the best console Bleach game so far we have, Soul Resurrection. I will try to post my last videos on it very soon, but we'll definitely be beating that game before Bleach Rebirth the Souls drop. So if y'all want to see that and y'all want to go back in time and reminisce, you know what I'm saying, Ichigo versus Aizen, you know what I'm saying, the Ron cards and everything like that, feel free to check out my Bleach Rebirth the Souls playlist down below. It will eventually just be only Rebirth the Souls content there, but I'm also putting the videos that I'm making on other Bleach games in there as well too. And with that being said, let me know down below what y'all think about this, man. Do y'all want movie characters? Like, what type of characters y'all want in the bundle? I feel like we could bring Dark Rukia, that other version of Ichigo, you know what I'm saying, Kakuto, and just many more characters too. We also did just get new Ikaku versus Ichigo gameplay today online, Rebirth the Souls, and Ikaku looks pretty cool, I must say. This Bankai's always been like one of the cooler Bankais to me as well. I'll state this once again, I feel like in this Bleach game, Rebirth the Souls, anybody can like main anyone, and any character can be used like to a good ability. I definitely don't think it's just gonna be like, oh, one character is gonna be used like that entire set. I feel like any character can beat any character, you know, especially if you're good with the character and you're training with him as well too. And looking at Ikaku's gameplay, he looks very fun to play, and that's also what the other 32 characters playable as well. We have fan favorites like Rukia, Nail, and even Grimmjow and Aizen that's gonna be playable off rip. And then we also have a decent amount of lieutenants we can use as well too, like Shuei, Izuru. I think it's safe to say that you can play any character in this game. Well, that's it for the video. I don't want to yap anymore, man. Y'all have a blessed day.